Yes guys, what is happening, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are fitting loads of parts. So Dean has kept up with his honour and he's given me some parts, so we are fitting them to the DC5 today. Give you a little cheeky little look, but yeah, I'm going to go through them, show you what we're fitting today, and we're getting that one step closer to starting the beast. So yeah, I'm going to put the camera up, I'm going to show you individually what we've got to fit, and yeah, hopefully get to it today. By the time we finish this video, we should have all of the parts that we've been given and get them fitted today. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So firstly, we've got four 2.5 inch clamps, these looking fancy looking ones. So got 4 of them. We've got another 4 3-inch clamps for the boost ports and stuff like that. We've got some there, and then we've got a Turbo Smart box. Oh, what could it be? So yeah, we've got Turbo Smart blow off valve. So yeah, that's already been plumbed up in the right space with our RW Developments boost pipe, which is looking absolutely stunning. And then we've got our turbo oil feed kit with our sheathing on it and that, so it'll keep it nice and cool. Well, it won't keep it cool, but it'll stop it from setting on fire. And then we've got our little T-piece, our bracket, got the crash bar, 2 silicons, so straight cut, and then a little, what would you say that is? Like a, it's not 45 degrees, it's like a 90, isn't it? No, I can't even remember. It's either a 90 or about 27. It's a bit of a degree. And then we've got a bolt. Well, we've got, this is a, what's it, nut gun, rivet gun, something. I can't remember the name of the actual thing, but we've bought the tool for it anyway. We've got this air sensor, which has got to sit in the back of this boost pipe here. Obviously a sexy boost pipe. I don't want to touch it, man, because I'm going to get fingerprints over them. So yeah, I'm a bit dubious of touching the bits. Bolts. And we've got our sandwich plate. So this is our oil sandwich plate. So yeah, we'll be able to do things. Well, the next part that I'm going to show you will make a lot of sense on what we're doing in this. So yeah, this is oil sandwich plate. Thermostatic plate, I believe, sorry. So yeah, we've got one of those as well. So we've had a bit of fun getting all these cheeky parts. The next bit is our radiator. So it's a shortened radiator, which means we can run better boost pipes and stuff like that, so we can run them at a better position. A lot of DC4 VP3 guys run the twin pass and then they have to like run them all the way around, whereas with this one it's going to be perfect for what I need. We've got our little expansion tank, which is quite cute. And then if you see here, see this looks a bit different. That's our oil cooler. So our oil cooler has been welded onto the radiator. So as you can see, we are fitting there, fitting down there. And we've got our DC5 oil cooler line, top and bottom. So yeah, whoa, we're coming with the parts, folks. So yeah, beautiful piece of work. Look at the welds, guys, look at them. And then, we've got this baby. So this is our intercooler. I didn't really want to go for a twin pass because I thought some of them, they don't mix the air very well, and then you'll be basically turbo will be sucking in cold air, hot air, I believe. So yeah, we've gone for this intercooler. What are you saying? Yo, definitely deserves a like. Come on, intercooler, radiator, oil cooler, expansion tank, blow off valve. Whoa, all the goodness. Yeah. Yeah. What are we saying? Is that like a sick little haul of parts? Like, honestly, that is going to be a massive transformation in the bay, and I can't wait to see what it's going to be like. So yeah, make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe and all that. Honestly, I'm literally told you we're going to do a sick build. We're going to try and do it all ourselves. So you know when I'm struggling under the car, them comments, them likes mean the absolute world. So yeah, let's get on with it and let's fit these parts. So yeah, let's go. regards to the build, if I kind of like need something done or something that's not stupidly hard, I've tried to order the parts for it, so at least I know I might only use it once or twice now, but in the future we should have, when I go, oh, I'm glad I bought that part. So eventually we'll have all the Milwaukee drills in the world, but we're starting off small and we'll get bigger. So yeah, I bought 3 things. To be fair, I probably bought like 5 to 10 things for the job that I probably will use again, but obviously initially you're like, well, 50 quid for that, 40 quid for that, 20 quid for that. So yeah, I'm going to show you the few things that I bought today for getting this all fitted. So yeah, let me show you. So my old drill was a bit buggered, so we got a new one. So I got this one from, I can't think, it was either Halfords or Amazon. If anyone wants it, I'll link it down below so you can see which one it is. But yeah, cheeky little, oh no, sorry, it was from Halfords, 100% Halfords. The work we're going to be doing today, we've got our little sandwich briefcase. This is so hard one-handed. It says pull, I'm pulling it. So we've got these stainless steel drill bits, which look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we've got them for the job, because we need to be drilling out some bits of metal. And then we've got this. And we've got that riv nut toolkit, so we can put our cheeky riv nuts. I always said cable tie, it's a cable tie like the bottom of the intercooler to the crash bar, but he was having none of it. So yeah, we're doing it properly, so I've ordered this as well. So yeah, we got all the equipment, drill bits, riv nut gun, drill bit, we're all good. Oh, and then I forgot, we got a Vibrant Performance air filter, so lovely, just using it as a little stand for the moment. Right, so we're at the front of the car, there's quite a few bits that have got to be cut, taken off, including like the crash bar. I believe it's got to come off and stay off, because obviously it's going to get in the way of the airflow. Obviously we're not going to put number plate, grills or anything in the way of this intercooler. It's going to be straight, cooler, straight in. It's going to pass through the intercooler into the radiator, oil cooler, keep the car as cool as it possibly can be. So yeah, I'm going to undo the crash bar now, have a look where I've got to put some riv nuts, and I'm going to try and show you a bit more. You know, before normally I'll video behind the camera, I'm going to try and stay in front of it today, and actually show you step by step what we are doing on this roadway build. Do you know what? I absolutely love this Milwaukee. Literally, like, if the bolt's too tight, yeah, you can just push on it just to like crack it loose. There we go. Literally easy as that. Right, so these 3 bolts have been undone, but I still believe we have to undo more. There's like 2, looks like 12 mils here, and there's another 12 mil under there. So I believe this will pull out, which means this will allow this to come out, and then we'll be able to get this crash bar out. So I don't think, I'm not too sure if I can put this back on after I put the intercooler and radiator on. So yeah, it's only like 3 bolts anyway, so 3 bolts this side, 3 bolts that side, and hopefully this should pull out. So nice little crack, as you can see. See a lot. Under there. Right, so if I've done everything correctly, now it should pull off. Whee! So these will either stay on your original radiator or they'll stay in here. So you need these to locate the new radiator, and they're 20 quid each if you lose them, so make sure you don't throw them in the bin. Right, so these rivets, yeah, riv nuts, have literally just got to go in here like that. So as you can see, I've got to make sure it's just big enough so I can just slot it in like that. So there's one that side, and there's the other one, which is that one there. So I did buy the Milwaukee drill bit set. The biggest they go up to is 10. I believe it needs to be a little tad bit bigger, so I'm just going in and out, moving it Just doing a bit at a time until these slot in. So close, literally so close. So hopefully you can see it just slots in there. There's not really any movement on it, to be fair. It's pretty snug. And then this one goes in like so. So yeah, sweet. Right, so I'm trying to do the best I can. I've only got like 2 spares of these, so I've kind of like screwed the riv nut on, and then I've got the riv nut gun to come out, so it's quite far. So I've got like so much room to squeeze on now. So I'm gonna put it in the hole. So it's a bit hard having like the jack and that in the way. So I'm just gonna make sure it's as flush as possible, and then as soon as it's flush, I'm gonna. Well, I was gonna try and crimp it, but that's awfully tight. Oh my god, I can't even do it. What? That's so tight, jeez. Nope, can't do it. What's going on? What was a big geezer? Oh, don't tell me I've mullered this up now. Oh, my finger! Fuck! What happened then? Oh my god, my finger. So we have our first victim. I don't know how yet, but I broke this tool. Somehow I've managed to undo this, and it's cross-threaded the actual nut that lowers and raises it. So yeah, I'm trying to like DIY. I only bought it yesterday for 40 quid as well, man. Can't believe it. So yeah, there's the casualty. Let me show you. But yeah, we're in there, boy. Lovely jubbly. Nice and flat, easy as. What we're saying. What's the little riv nut job there? So that is one job done. Now we've got to cut off a bit of this, so we've literally got to make this bit as flat as possible. So we've got a little O-ring, like a tiny bit of the circle coming out, and then we've got to do exactly the same on that side. So I've got my extension lead and my little cutter, and if the cutter don't work, I've got angle grinder. Always use PPE, glasses. I'm not going to at this point, but make sure you do. Protect your eyes, protect your hands, you know the drill. Right then, let's cut this thing then. Oh man, it had to be, didn't it? It had to be in the way, God's sake. So yeah, I'm just going to cut it as straight as possible. Easy as that, boy. Don't touch metal because it'll be boiling up. That should do the trick. Oh, I pulled the extension lead out, like I say. So now after these bits have been cut, lovely jubbly, new rivets, and then I've had to spacer this. There is a spacer kit, but I think I've left it at Dean's, or he just didn't give it me at the time. But you know what? Here, instead of making excuses, we make ways to make it happen. So yeah, I've just put a bolt on 2 spacers, done it up. So yeah, I do believe this should do the trick. So fingers crossed, man. Yes, brand new bits, that's what I'm talking about. So they're lined up nicely in there. This bit I've got to drill some holes, riv nut, and then whack the, man, I don't know if I've got my centre punch anymore, but yeah, radiator's there, so I'm going to go for radiator. I believe radiator first maybe, or I don't know, maybe intercooler first, I don't know. Right, so I've just put the radiator in place. This hopefully should be alright with this little shim bit here. I'm just trying to make do with it, because otherwise if I don't sort that out I can't continue and do anything more. So we've bolted the top piece in for the crash bar. Could have done with new bolts, you know, I'm not too happy about that. But yeah, I've just done a bit of marking for where the bolts got to go. So yeah, we're going to drill it out as small as possible, M6 I believe we've got to get to, and then yeah, riv nut it, then bolt it. Lovely. Right then, let's get her in. Push that in, and then go, oosh. There we go, lovely jubbly, easy as that. How nice that is. There we go. Come out now. Easy, two nice riv nuts there and there. Right, so radiator is on, and then now it's time for this. So what I've just done is I've just cut the lower part of the radiator pipe. Could have done with new pipes to be fair, but you know what, you ain't going to see it anyway. So bottom one, top one, so it's just going to be a bit of a tight squeeze, so I've had to just cutting off a little bit at a time just to get it to fit on nicely. So yeah, we'll be on soon. The top one sits on nice, so yeah, lovely jubbly. Right, so radiator pipe work is on down the bottom, as you can see, onto the thermostat, and then straight into there on there. So yeah, I think that's fine, to be honest. I think next thing you've got to do is undo the throttle body, and there's a couple of connectors I need to put on. Idle air control valve, so it connects onto that. So yeah, a few more things to do, but first we're going to get the intercooler and get that all mounted up now, so yes! Right, you ain't going to really want to see me just bolt up. So we've got remove the horn and the sensor, so it's probably air sensor. So we've popped that one into there, this one into there, and then we've got our two riv nuts that we did earlier. Hopefully you can see that. We're going to have to whack them in as well. So mate, what are you saying? Honestly, it's looking so sick. What we're saying then, man, honestly, oh, if transformations were pleasing, this is the one, man, honestly. So we've got radiator set up, intercooler in, overflow tank. I've got to take the throttle body off anyway, because it's got IVAC, I believe, underneath. I've got to connect that up because I've got a pipe chilling. Blow valve, silicon. I'm missing this one, so I think it's in my missus' car. I think I've left it in there. We've got this one, obviously turbo manifold when we get that, but yeah. What do you reckon, guys? Honestly, I'm so happy with the work today. That is outrageous.